Hello everybody to Gavra Racing for GT4 round 8 at Brno. Joining me in the commentary box today is Ash Dawson. Say hello to him.
Hello everyone, hello viewers. Yeah, big welcome.
And also we got Evil Dragon in the party. He will be taking a look at the... Oh, we got a car off in the background. That's Solus Lita. Going really wide. But Evil will have the stream up on his phone or tablet or computer or whatever device he has, and he will be delivering us things if you can see this replay. So say hello to him as well.
Indeed, hello everybody, welcome to the pit lane here. It's rather quite warm here down the pit lane. I have to say it's very warm in here, and hope you two are enjoying up in that nice air-conditioned commentary box.
Yeah,
Well,
and
certainly are.
you're standing outside looking at the monitors of the pits. It is really cold outside, so I do hope you got a jacket on.
I have two jackets on actually. Sort of really warm run. It's warm, but yeah.
Alright.
It's gonna be fun.
So currently it's Boston Road provisional pole with Foster only 1/10 behind him. Pinsy is currently in third. Scald in fourth in the KTM. Stellar job from him. Nico Zava really close behind Scald in fifth. Harry Buddha in sixth. Carsten in seventh. Suki in eighth. Angel 1, Foster's teammate, in ninth. Joe Black is currently in 10th. Phoenix.
Boston Rose improved his time.
Boston Rose improved on time, indeed. The gap is now about 2.5 tenths, so good lap from him. Let's see if Foster can do anything. He's on the lap right now. Let's take a look on board with him. Coming into this corner, really tricky, off camera of course, really dipping down. You can get a lot of understeer at the exit. This is a really understeery track, really hard on the front tires. Going uphill, this is also a really tight corner, and really got to get the apex right. If you don't get the apex right on the first corner, you won't get it right on the second. So you really have to anticipate the second one to get a good top speed on this straight. Now coming into the final corners, again really understeery. Hard to spot the braking zone as well. A lot of different lines possible, but just like last corners, the wrong line into the first one can lead to the wrong line into the last one. So let's see, he comes to the line. Is it an improvement? Yes, it is an improvement. 5/10 faster, and he goes into first position. 3/10 in front of Boston. He's getting behind.
Yeah, that's the championship leader on provisional pole. Doing well there, Faster.
Yeah, and is ghosting on? Normally ghosting should be off on this championships, but really interesting to see. Oh, we got a spinner. That's Boston. So
Boston.
it's not going to be an improvement for him just yet. Let's see, who is that? Yeah, it was the Ginetta of Phoenix holding him up a bit, it looked like. Or it was Playboy, that's also possible. I think it was Playboy. One of the two.
Playboy at the moment hasn't set a lap just yet, but I think he's on one now. He's just coming around to the start-finish line now.
Indeed, it could also be he joined later in qualifying, and we know of this game that lap times can be glitched. Yeah, but lap times can also be glitched, so for all we know he might be way up the field and the lap times aren't coming in, so that will be very irritating. A lot of late joiners, so does Lita as well, so their times might be glitched. They might have a lap on the board, they might be in pole for all we know, but it's also possible they just didn't set a lap time yet, and we are completely in the blind at the moment.
Of course, yeah, I was trying to compensate on the GT4 race at Silverstone about a month or two ago, and now it was just completely past on me. Yeah, just the timing screen was glitched, you couldn't read anything, and this was during the race as well, not just qualifying, it was during the race.
Indeed, if it's in the qualifying, it's also in the race. Scald up to third, by the way. He just improved his lap time, he got past Pinsy.
Yeah, doing a fine job there. Boy in the KTM. Pinsy now across the line. still fourth fastest. It's 10.8. Good lap now in the Porsche Cayman GT4. And the Cayman GT4 is also a road car as well as a race car, just like the 911 GT3 as well.
Of course, really fast cars. A step lower than GT3, which will be hosted on first day, around the same track. So it's really interesting to see again what the time difference is between these cars.
Yeah, the difference between the two cars is always two cars, but two classes. It's different in every race, isn't it? You would say it depends which one it is. Of course, when it's the track, they involves a lot of accelerating out the corners, fast corners, and for the time difference to be pretty big. If it's struggle like just not straight through the whole way, not much braking zones, or a very tight track. That's clearly something, for example, you wouldn't really see much difference between the two types, and then it all just goes down to the drivers, to deliver.
Yes, indeed. And I think overall the GT3s are faster in I think about any point of that. I mean, I have a lot of top speed more and a lot of downforce more, so I don't really know the exact lap time difference, but I do know GT3 are quite a bit faster.
I think at a track like this in BRNO and Czech Republic, I think here it'll be something about like maybe 4 seconds or even 5 seconds. A high downforce here as well. I see GT3 cars do have a bit more downforce.
There's a yellow flag. It's Angel.
So Angel's spinning there. Angel's spinning. Yeah, the high downforce on the GT3 cars. It helps them corner better than GT4s, that's for sure.
Angel down in 9th. His teammate is in 1st at the moment, so Angel is 2.7 behind him.
So then let's get Evil, his real name. Evil, look at something there from Angel. You've seen him.
Yeah, just looking at the chat, by the way, a few people are asking you to turn your mic up. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, to you.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
Your mic, number 6 in the chat, by the way. Just took a stroll down the pit lane, by the way, and I'm going to try and pronounce this, but the actual name of this circuit is it's going to be amazing. It's called Masaryk Circuit. Officially, it is called that, of course, near the city of Brno, in the Czech Republic. The really little circuit, by the way, so I did look at the stats lost on here, was remarkably 31 kilometers long.
So they really shortened it. By the way, Boston improved his lap time, by the way. 1/10 behind Fastway, and he spins a lot too wide. He wanted too much into the first corner. He went a bit too wide, and there's no grip there.
Indeed, it's a very long right-hander indeed. That first corner, you straight into a left-hander afterwards. I mean, this track, much more suited for motorbikes. Something like the GP and World Superbikes, but it is for cars. And of course, as you can see as well, actually on the start-finish straight, you've got all the grid markers for the bikes, dominating over the car lines.
Yeah.
I've turned my mic up now anyway. It was turned down earlier because you can probably hear a tick-tapping noise in the background of me. And that's because, as I'm sat in the conservatory with the pipes above it, it's just got a little hole in it. It's just fretting, just as it's raining, and actually drops of water just constantly dropping down. It's very annoying. It's been like that for years.
Well, this was looking at Boston Road, by the way, on the replay here. Underloaded the car. They're easy to do. Dropping it on those white lines, they're kind of running up very wide. It's a very easy thing to do, especially dropping in gears and the high revs in these. I know in the GT4 cars, it's very easy to drop these cars. But very weird spin. But of course, you see it quite often around this circuit. I did do some also stats, by the way. It's not only MotoGP, of course, which is one of the big things. It hosted the A1 Grand Prix, Formula 3 Euro Series. Of course, hosts the Deutsch Tollingard Masters. Of course, it also
Angel spun it again. Angel spun it again.
Gotta watch out for his teammate coming through in a moment. It's faster.
As his teammate drives by him as well, and that can be another one there for you to analyse, Ted.
But to continue what you were saying, Evil.
I I'm just looking, the used to host the FIA GT1 Championship. I'm just looking up to see if we can get some replay coming on in a few moments' time.
So it's quite an old... So it's actually quite an old track, isn't it?
It blues it. First, of course, this letter we're on just looking at on the screen that says this is the spin we're looking at. Don't think so yet. It comes up.
No, just before the T2 line.
As well.
50 seconds left, so anyone who comes to the line now, it's his final chance to put a good lap in. So Foster, can he improve still? And Boston, he's also on a lap. Will he be able to snatch pole? But don't count out Solis yet. His times are glitched, so for all we know, he might be in the top 3 somewhere. We will only see when the race starts.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Indeed, just got a glitch to that spin, by the way. May just unload the car that corner as well. It's downhill off Camber Corner, and that is also one of the corners we're going to look at. For turn 1, of course, one of, if not the difficult, corner on this track. It's kind of cambered enough.
Foster's done.
Out, so it's easy to drop it on the way. Gav's just gone through a few moments ago as well. That corner, there's always been problems here in the past, but also, Frederick, you said it's an old circuit. The current that we're on right now, of course, is 5 kilometers. First hosted a race on this layout in 1987.
So, not that old, but let's see who comes to the line now.
First hosted a race in 1930, right? And there was until 1948 before being changed. So it is one of the older circuits, of course, but of course it was a road circuit.
Yeah, absolutely. Attached to the city of Brno.
Let's see. Boston, the exact same lap delta. 0.000 seconds. So, will he be able to catch 1.5 tenth in the last sector? This would be amazing if he can snatch pole from Foster here.
Or
let's see.
Solis got it, who knows?
Who knows? Solis is really fast, so for all we know. Yeah, for all we know he might be up to front, so we will see in a moment. But Boston comes to the line. Will he improve his lap time? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Yes, this game.
No, he hasn't. No, he's still in second.
Yeah, this game is not the best sometimes. Angel comes to the line. Can he improve? We will not be able to see, but well. At least a delta, I hope.
Rubbish. I was calling the game rubbish there, by the way. It's annoying, isn't it? Like, when they cross the line after the checkered flag, they disappear from the screen. And if you look at the name at the bottom, it's just another one of those appears.
They're all Solis now. It's a glitch since an update. Didn't happen before. Solo Solita.
Sorry.
So, I did think Harry Buddha improved. He was 2 point something off and now he's 1.9. So I did think Harry Buddha improved. Or it was Scott, and I'm just getting confused by all this.
Some all-inspiring singing there from Astus then. That was very interesting. I hope he didn't realise he had his microphone on just there as he sang. And I think everyone may have heard that. Never mind, though.
Yeah, yes, I had it on. I knew I had it on.
So, around that of the order, the unofficial results: Foster, Bossero, Scott, Karsten, Pinchy, Nico, and we're continuing. Thank you, Gavra. Fourth position for him. Not bad at all. Let's see where. Hokaka is 7th. Yeah, Hokaka is 7th. Flayboy 15th. Egulator is in last position.
He's going to take up the start. Do you want me to do that? Who's going to take away the start?
Yeah, I do think Foster's a really good starter, but don't call out Scott. Scott is really fast. He's really fast in a multi-class champ.
Who's going to commentate the start?
I think you are.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Lovely.
Now, let's take a look at the fuel loads. 77 for Tsuki, 89 for Angel 1.
himself. So.
So Joe Black, 100 liters, really heavy on that Mustang. I mean, the Mustang must be weighing 800,000 kilos now.
He's going to be really struggling with that. He's going to be well off the pace again here, as I saw last time I was there in Sonoma. I don't know how well he did in Road America, but do you know how we did?
They did actually quite well, to be honest. And
well, that's good then.
of course, Alicia's still here, and we can't say that of most other drivers. But either way, Aguilator 45 liters. If he keeps that, it will be interesting to see what he does with strategy. Faster 90 liters, Boston 84, so quite similar.
As he's only got 31 though, he's going to really have to push at the start.
So we're getting ready for the start.
Yeah, of course. Same have to push against as much as we can. But we get in the red lights on, we stay red, and we are now go here at the Czech Republic. It's a fantastic start there from Faster Able 4. Look at that, absolutely rocketed off the line. And Boston Rowe, he's fighting for second place there alongside SCL. And Stella Salita, he's on the right hand side of the track. He's going to try and take the inside line, but he does not. And there's and we've got Pinson down the screen now. Boston's actually spun it further up. Pinson dropping awful load of places down. But Faster Able 4 pulling away brilliantly at the start there in the BMW M3. And yeah, that's Boston right down to the back at the start, and still plenty further back as Angels come close with the two men in white Ginettes. Although one of them managed to sail the track, and they join Boston Road right at the very back. And it's Faster Able 4 still leading the race.
Yeah, really weird contact there. It looked like 3 wide, and there was no space for them at all.
Reporting Angel squeezed though a little bit there. Angel definitely looked like he was pulling across a little bit. No room, perhaps up blindside. In fact, there are 2 cars on his right hand side there, and contact immediately there. But also Boston going to him, spinning it off as well on the curb. As you can see, Suki, I believe, is having that with Joe as well. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Evil. We will review that incident later. It looks like a really heavy contact. Angel 1 going on 2 wheels, sliding off into the gravel. Joe Black is in 9th, we think, because of course we got a lot of glitched times unfortunately, so we will see.
He's currently alongside Suki there, it's Joe. And Satsuki actually took the Mustang around the outside here, I think, or has he? Oh no, there's a Porsche going wide there, I think, as well.
It's Gavra.
It's one of the Target Motorsport Porsches. Yeah. It's Gavra indeed. Thank you very much. So yeah, Joe just hold off Suki, and Satsuki's actually lost another place to the Ginetta there, but as the time speeds a little glitch, not quite sure which Ginetta that is. If you can up there, please, Metro.
Ginetta. It might be Playboy. Yeah, it is Playboy.
Yeah, it's Playboy, and Playboy, according to our screen, is in 15th place, so the time of the screen already glitched, like it was when I was last here. That's what I mean, it's just that's the fastest going. I really don't know what it's doing when it's online, but it's still Faster Able 4 leading the race, 1.7, 1.8 seconds an hour, or even 1.9. It's extending the gap massively there over SCL, now it's a 2-second gap. Faster Able 4 in that BMW is absolutely pulling away.
Suki still side by side with Playboy, and Playboy retake the position. And also Boston Rowe now on the outside, inside for this corner.
Boston Rowe's man on the mission on the comeback, so we're talking over each other, but yeah, Boston Rowe, he goes to make a move on Playboy. He's got ahead of Suki and Playboy, so I think he's able to get through our scrap, or does he? The Ginetta with that good traction corners, trying to get around the outside, then inside here, doesn't quite do that, and that's Aston Martin there, getting some good drive. Now looking to pull away from these two and catch up to Gavra, Joe, and Harry Buddy in front. And Joe has made a good drive all the way up from I think 11th place when he started. He's now up to 7th. As Playboy and Suki still battle away. Suki's actually took position off the Ginetta once again, so good battle to keep watching out for.
Yeah, they're having a really good battle. They're just switching positions all the time. By the way, Phoenix is in the pits now. We can see the 4 glitched cars. They are Solid Lead, the Playboy, Aguilator and Okaka. Oh, there's a car off in the background. It's I don't know. I can't see because of the glitched times. It was Aguilator.
It's Aguilator. Oh, the Mustang driver.
So Angel 1 is actually behind them.
Yeah, the red car. Going to like we said, Suki, you can just see if we can a little bit, looking at it, especially the replay. Suki's got a very much a high top speed. We know that KTM's got a high top speed, but as we know, the Ginetta, one of, if not the best through the corners here today.
Yeah, we remember, of course, last season it was just in the Ginetta Cup.
Yeah, the Ginetta, because it's got a very light front end on that, guys. Well, it's got a very long front end on that car. I'm sure lots of some people prefer a long front end, but that Ginetta certainly makes the most of having a long front end through the corners. Hitting the apex is absolutely brilliantly. You can get great traction out of it, and then dive in again at the next corner.
Gavra has been overtaken by Boston. Will he be able to retake the position soon? I think Boston has a greater pace, as does Suki, so we all hope that Gavra can retain his position, but Suki is also a woman on a mission. She is going to the inside in a moment. She is.
Yep, Suki here, right on the inside of the target motorsport Porsche there. Doing a good job there for the KTM.
Gavra doesn't cut back.
Again. She's gone wide. Gavra, yeah, still trying to fight Suki there. We just can't say who's made a move there because it's indecisive. It appears going into the corner. Well, on the straights, KTM's got the edge, but through the corners, it looks like the Porsche has got the edge, or definitely exiting the corner anyway. Through the corners, because that KTM has got such big wide tyres and a lot of grip in the bends, it just appears to bog down on the exits, and that's when the Porsche really reel it in. As that Porsche's mid-engine has got perfect weight distribution, as I was saying when we were back at Sonoma, and we've got Joe Black here battling again with Boston Rowe. Joe Black is now still at 7th place, but as we saw Boston Rowe, he had that bad start trying to make up the ground that he lost. He's still got quite a bit to go, and he's struggling to pass Joe Black here, or is he? He's going deep into the corner there, so just cut away from that and see Gavra still holding off.
So there's a leader going slow.
As they pass the Porsche there. Yeah, there's a Solis leader going painfully slow there in that Porsche. I don't know what's happened. Solis leads down 13th place apparently.
Yeah, you got a slowdown penalty, I think. Let's see. Gavra. He is still in front of Playboy, Tsuki, and also Hakaka just joining the group there.
Yes,
and Tsuki has lost a few positions.
Having a go on the Ginetta again.
Oh, there's contact.
He's been hit there. He's been hit there at the back. He's hit at the back by the long front end.
See, it's 3 wide down the main straight.
Almost, yeah. Suzuki's right at the back of it all now. It'll be a real struggle there.
He's Playboy, Hakaka and Suzuki battling away.
The thing is, when you compare the cornering from the KTM and the Ginetta, turning in, right, just going straight and sudden turn in, the Ginetta's got it, but when you go through the corner, actually round it, especially that turn 1, the KTM's got the edge because the big white tyres on that, just like we used to see on the old Porsche Carrera 4s that used to race back in the day, which are 4-wheel drive of course, but now it's all rear-wheel drive Caymans here in GT4. That's what makes the difference. But of course, with that Porsche's weight distribution, I think that more than makes up for it. As Pixie goes under attack from Boston's teammate Karsten. Karsten looking to have a go here in the battle for third place actually. Although there's the Target Motorsport, so not Target Motorsport, Team Durex Porsche came in there of Nico Zava getting involved, and he's been touched there by Karsten actually. But Karsten just still stays in front. But Nico Zava's not going to give up. So Nico Zava with that fantastic win out in Sonoma, not even making a single pit stop in that race, and it certainly wasn't easy for the Porsche. Did have to have some good old wrestles and battles throughout the sandy racetrack. Yeah, that's Karsten absolutely sandwiched there between two Porsches, whilst another Aston running behind. That's the Aston Martin of Eric Buddha. While Fast able to fall now out front of the BMW M3 has pulled out a gap of 5.9, in fact no, 6 seconds now.
Faster, saying out of every trouble. Well, everything is going on the midfield, and now Karsten right behind Pinsy. This is for the podium position, so Karsten will want to have the position.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing good battles for Bennett here, and battle for the championship we discussed ahead of this broadcast intro. You know, faster. It's after poor performance last time out in Brno America. It's only 9 points between him and Solar Solita, but just where you're looking at it now during this race, it's all going well for Faster, as we just saw the the Porsche Nico's Army, which is going a little bit out of shape there, but now right to the back of the field, Suzuki is still battling away with this Ginetta and Porsche.
Yeah, this battle has been going on for so long. She has a better pace than Gavra, but Gavra is not giving up. We'll watch back that later, and there's go up really hard.
Oh, soul's gone off.
There's a Ginetta.
That's a Ginetta. It's Playboy, I think.
I don't think Playboy was down the back. I think it was it Phoenix? It was Phoenix. It was.
Oh yeah, it was Phoenix. It was.
Yeah, he's got a good view of his teammate passing him. He's been lapped actually. Oh, Playboy and oh, there we go. So Playboy down the inside of Gavra Rovic. And he doesn't make a decision. By the way, Tuki has also got past Gavra. Oh, Playboy going a bit too wide. And Gavra going into that position again, because we do not know for which position this is, unfortunately. Playboy really looking on the back of him. We will go back to this battle later if he doesn't make a corner to this next corner. Because it's all kicking off for the podium positions at the front. Pinsky's still in third, with Karsten right on the back of him.
Certainly, while all that's going on, let's get back to Ted. Evil Ted, what you make of all this action there?
Well, we're just looking there as I just saw Phoenix there. What happened to him? He got on the curb on the inside there. It was 2 wheels on the ground, dropped it immediately there. Very easy and clumsy mistake there. Not a full race mode there, but in the heat of the moment, easy to do. Great battling through the field, especially, but up front, it is by just over 7 seconds on our rennies. Faster ahead of Skull, doing well with Pinsky and Karsten third and fourth. So it's a break from your top 4. And Phoenix, I do believe he is red on our screens here, so we have got a time penalty.
He's got a penalty. I think that might be for speeding in the pit lane. Let's see. It is a 10-second time penalty for him. 10 seconds. So it was for speeding in the pit lane. Karsten is having a good run on Pinsky here, going down the inside of 3rd position. He's not going to do it. Nico's got a good view of this. Nico's has some.
He's got to watch out for Nico behind him. Nico's arm is going to want to take part. When it's safe, take part in the front. Or Faster is just shot off down the road, so the gap has come down a little bit by a few percent. And as we go to the section here in the middle sector, where the KTM of SDL doing a fine job there, then on the straight, holding up the Porsche, the Aston Martin, and then the other Porsche too. Karsten there, look at that. Karsten absolutely pushing 50 around the bend there. My God, I think second.
Oh, there's contact, and Karsten off.
Oh yeah, Karsten's gone. Yeah, Karsten just touched the back of Pinsky, and he's lost a few places. He's now gone from 3rd down to 7th, actually.
Yeah, I think he wanted a bit too much, I think. He had a lot of more speed than Pinsky, and he anticipated that Pinsky. Oh, Pinsky, is he disconnecting? Or was it just lag? I think it was lag. Oh, it is lag. It's not going well for him. It is saying Nico's up in 3rd now. But is Pinsky lagging or is he disconnecting?
I've got Nico 4th on my screen.
On my screen, Pinsky is gone. On my screen. I'm not gonna go to his camera, but because I want to avoid all glitches. Oh, he's in 3rd again.
SDL's battling Pinsky, but SDL's now in 2nd. Pinsky's in 3rd, Nico's 4th. Yeah, it's all correct on my screen now.
Ah, well, yeah, Pinsky just got the most massive lag spike I've ever seen. But he's going down the inside of Skull, and Skull defends really good. Faster now in 1st. Skull still in 2nd.
Yeah, from Faster meanwhile doesn't even have to make a pit stop unless his tyres ready go. It's only a 31 lap race, this 31 laps in about, say,
just
like,
the whole top from 2nd to 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th position all caught in one shot. From 2nd to 7th. So 5 cars.
Yeah, it's certainly one of the best races I've commentated on. Well, I think Gavra ones anyway that I've done.
This is a really big contrast of last game. In last game, Brno was one of the most boring tracks actually. But on this game and with these cars, great racing. Oh, it's Boston again. No, yes, it is.
It is Boston, yeah.
Just spinning. One corner before when he spun previously, he's lost even more positions now.
Well, I'm not sure actually if Boston's taken up any lag. It didn't really clearly on my screen, but we'll get to Evil. What do you make of that?
Well, I've just got to that position, by the way, just actually, as you said that there, wasn't any contact, unloading the car again. It seems that he's definitely perhaps got the LSD slip differential a little bit wrong there, because to not really be spinning like that, but the setup not correct right now. Let's see if it will change. Maybe these tyres might not be helping him to the best here. We'll have to find out later on. And saying though, Skull doing a good job right now, but Faster, you have to say, looking supreme right now up front. He is leading now over 11 seconds. I have to say it's looking all good for Faster, but anything can happen still, and it usually does.
Yes, indeed. Like I said, Evil, in GT4 everything can happen. And in this class, everything is just so close, and so close racing. And it's really entertaining to see. Because they're so close, it's almost MotoGP right now.
In like MotoGP, however, let's hope that no one takes someone off on not deliberately, should we say. Let's not have Marquez
has Carson gone off? Or has Boston has lost?
I've seen that.
Boston has lost more time, it looked like. It's actually now Solisleet and Okaka. Are they lapped or are they right behind them?
Well, when we saw Boston spin it, he did fall behind those two Aston Martins, so I don't really know what's going on with those.
Their times are glitched, of course, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think Solisleet might be in 7th place. I think he is. Right behind Karsten. And then it's Hokaka in 8th. That's my guess.
We really don't know, do we? Well, didn't sell a pit though? Or not?
I don't think so, no. Only Phoenix pitted once. And he got a 10-second penalty for that. And Nico Salva looking down the inside. Now he loses time to Harry Buddha, and Harry Buddha got past. Can Nico Salva get the position back? Will Nico Salva try it? He will try it. He will try it. But will he make it?
Yeah, it's absolute supreme driving here at Brno. As you see, Carson just lurking in the background of this battle here between Nico and Harry.
Now on the outside, but the outer turns on the inside.
Carson's going to have a go and just touch the back of the Porsche slightly. And then on the way up the hill now towards the final 2 turns, the lap.
And that's what happens if you get a bit too eager. If you get a bit too eager, if you want to get a position, you can just end up losing a lot of them at the end. So it's all so close. Every little mistake can cost you the whole race.
Yeah, and as it's quite a long race, you don't really want to be going for such risky moves early on, do you? You've got to take it easier. And as we can just see there, Boston right in the background there, at the other end of the straight behind the 2 Red Aston Martins there.
Yeah, so what we have now, it's Karsten in 6th, so the whole top 6 are correct. And then it's Solisleet in 7th, Okaka in 8th, you see? Yeah, Okaka in 8th. Then it's Boston in 9th. And behind that we're absolutely clueless.
Certainly are. By the way, the 2 Aston Martins of...
we're looking at the tyre barrier. Okaka's teammate? Harry Buddha, yes.
Yes, 2 Aston Martins there are the HBH Racing. Yeah.
He's actually right behind Solisleet, and they're both catching up to the main group. And then we have a group from second to...
Oh, it's the Porsche spun it
who
out.
is it?
It's Nico.
Is it Nico?
No, it's not Nico. No, it's not. It's
Is it Pincy?
KTM actually, I think. Was it Pincy?
No, it wasn't.
No,
Pincy is still in second.
It was SCL. It was SCL.
Is it Skull? Out of second position.
Yeah, it was Skull. Yeah. It was Skull.
Ah, that's luck.
Just ahead of Boston.
We have a retiree, by the way, reporting here in the pit lane.
It's Phoenix, isn't it?
It is. Yes, it is Phoenix. He's out of the race.
We started with 16, so... We started with 16. We're 2 down.
We can't really see who how's his door. Mel will have to go walk down the pit lane to see if I can find out.
Yeah, if you can walk to the pit lane, or in other words, play back the stream a bit, if you can see if anyone has retired still. Now, Nico Zava right on the back of Harry Buddha now.
Yeah, certainly is. Nico Zava there in the Team Direct Porsche, not wanting to let that HBH Aston Martin get away from him. As you can see there, he's right up on the back, going through turn 1, and there's also another Porsche with Pincy up front. And this side here, all battling for second place as Carson is right behind him as well. When you can take a look at them with behind Carson, we've got I think the Porsche behind is
Boston Row, it's got past Skull.
Appears to be so, yep, Boston has indeed got past Skull, so Skull has lost a lot of momentum here. We're going absolutely pear-shaped.
Do you think Skull, I didn't think he hit the wall, but he has lost all pace. He has lost all pace in that car, and we all know the KTM isn't the best, but still, he did a really good job being in second place. And now it's all bunching up again. Look at this battle.
Those cars look like a right mess here, aren't they? With all that touching and shoving, and a bit of dirt damage in the cars. So it makes you wonder what they're going to look like at the end of the race, because we're only just about a third of the race. Only about a third of the race done now.
Yeah, it's only 10 out of 31 laps. They're really long laps, really hard on the tires. So, what are your predictions? Will we see pit stops this race?
We will for some drivers because of the fuel, but from faster up front, I don't think so. I think he could just easily manage his tyres out there. It's that pit stop with nothing to trouble.
It's never easy on this track. On this track, tire abrasion is the worst. It was on the last game either way. I haven't tried this track yet on Project Cars 2, but I would imagine it to be the same.
Well, yeah, I guess so, because it's a lot of hills, lot of turns on the hills as well. You know, a lot of long corners as well. So, yeah, it is quite harsh on the tyres, so we may actually see some pit stops, but if not, then yeah, it would just be down to big time management.
And now, I just wanted something to put out. This is all reminding me of the old Gavra days on GT6, the Gavra Kart Championships. It was all this close, with 5 championship contenders back then, and now I'm just getting the old 5 back. I mean, I haven't seen this in a long time. Just so many cars battling for the same position.
I guess.
We have lost Angel, by the way. The other one we lost. We have lost Angel.
Ah, so it's Foster's teammate retiring from this race as well.
Yeah, I guess we look at the.
Let's see. There's 2 cars going on the inside. Harry Buddha going for second on Pincy, and he makes the move stick. Just about. It looks like, yeah, he got a good exit.
So we look at the Espana Racing team, BMWs. You know, it's all just one way with that, really, isn't it? Faster and forward, just doing the most perfect job for them, really. Angel, it's just got no way anywhere near pace of faster at any track like this one. So all the drivers that you see on screen here going battle for second place, which Aaron Buddha is now in charge of, and Aaron Buddha already looking like to possibly pull out a gap to the slot. That's the 2 Porsche behind with Pincy and Nico. bit. These drivers just going to have to be very patient here, and if a move gets an opportunity, just take it one place at a time. Don't try and dive bomb 2 or 3 cars at the same time, because it's really definitely not going to work. I think best off just taking one position at a time. There's a coast being hit there, and it's just dropping back. I think Harry Budder or Pinty may have hit that one. As Kaka is looking to join his party as well. And as you can see there, lurking in the background, just climbing the hill. Yeah, it's Boston Grove and Skull.
So we've got battles all around. We've also got another battle going on somewhere, but time machines aren't really saying who it is. We will get back to that in a moment. It appears side by side. We will see. Can Solus Leader make a move on Karsten here? He's trying down the inside. This is crucial for his championship. He keeps around the inside, but Karsten is holding it around the outside. But will he be able to? Oh, there's contact. Karsten off into the wall.
Karsten off, yeah, and he's in the wall. Oh dear.
Heavy damage on that car.
And by the way,
Yes,
the car battling, by the way, was Scold, I believe, was a side-by-side just a minute ago. Looking at this being with Karsten and I believe they're going to make contact with them. Let me see. Eye on it. Yeah, so he's run into the red tyre, and that's immediate rebound. So he's got kind of like a side poglitz there, the rear left and front right, and kind of off-camber corner as well. Dropped it as well. And that's straight to the action, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite a hard hit. A lot of damage on that car, so this race will be going from bad to worse for him. He will definitely have to pit.
There'll be a long repair job on that Aston Martin, that's for
Now,
sure.
Ash, you have a look. You have a view on the championship standings. In terms of championship, who?
I have, yeah.
In terms of championship, this battle, who has to come out on top to stay within targeting range of the championship? For who it is really crucial.
Well, I'd say involved in this battle, if Salita really is involved, then it's got to be him, because Salita is 9 points behind Faster in the championship, and with how many rounds have we got to go after this one?
It's 7 and we've got 16 rounds. It's 8 actually, round 8, so we've got exactly 8 left.
Midpoint in the season then. It's a midpoint in the season, so the championship is still very much open, but Faster's doing the most perfect job out there now, 20 seconds in front, but out of all those behind him, involved in Salita, yeah, he's involved in this battle. I know the time screens don't suggest it, but from what we're watching, he certainly must be. Salita, he's got to try and reduce the points deficit that's currently happening in this race. So his championship rival is currently dominating the race out front. Also, Harry Budder is a further 22 points off Faster. Harry Budder currently second, just managing to do fairly well there, not letting Pinty get too much of a challenge on him, but Pinty is certainly not giving up and he's not dropping back. Yeah, I think out of all those in this battle, Harry's doing just what he needs to do, and well, he's also allowing himself to close on Salita. And that'll make it an even bigger battle actually for second place, as we've got also Boston Road, Nico Zaba and Okaka very close as well. There's actually only between Harry Budder
I think Nico's gone off.
Zaba, there's only 2 points.
Yeah, Nico's gone off.
And Nico Zaba has gone off indeed. Nico. So yeah,
now, I think
really his championship chances here.
Solus Leader was trying to overtake him. I think he really tactically forced him into a mistake. Nico braked too late. There was no contact there.
Too late.
Yeah, there was no contact there. We've seen it before that someone's foot slipped off the pedal. Mascana, no brakes. Of course, that was a really scary moment, but that might be the same case. Or Nico, just a bit of loss of concentration, looking behind a bit too much. But a really big shame for him. But Solus Leader is laughing inside the cockpit right now, and he's having a view on second position of Pinty.
Well, it was indeed very tactical driving from Solita, forcing Horenenko locking up and just running wide. He was too busy looking in his mirrors. That corner as well, it's a downhill braking zone as well, so it's easy to lock up. So it's a very tactical play indeed. Well, it's paid off as well, hasn't it?
Yes, it did, and It's all bunching up now for third position, and Solslita off, and also Pinsy. Solslita and Pinsy are going off both, and there's heavy contact. There's heavy contact with Aston Martin. Was that Boston? I think it was Boston. Yes, it was, and going straight to the pits.
Oh, Boston's third hit. And look, he's definitely not going to the pits. He's roaring that car out. Want it to catch up. It's going all wrong, isn't it, for Boston Row?
Now Hokaka into third position, and Solslita is behind Pinsy, so he must be in fourth. And now he's right in front of Scott.
Got a 5-second gap in second place to Pinsy. So
now
yeah,
Nico.
It's all looking good for everybody now.
Nico is also wanting to go back through the field. Nico right behind Scott. When the camera goes into the tire barrier again. No idea why the tire barrier is so attractive to the camera, but we'll work around it. Now Joe is also battling with Suzuki and off actually. Joe has gone off.
Joe Black's off indeed, yeah.
We haven't really paid attention to the rear of the field. Gavra driving alone totally. And Aguilator as well. As is Flayboy, which is started through a wall.
Just,
it's a tire wall
I can
then.
go into that incident, by the way, with Solslita and Pinsy. Solslita trying up the inside, unfortunately, just tapping there, and that was enough to send Pinsy around here. As I looked at this in slow motion. However, I have to say, Boston, very clumsy driving for him there. He saw two cars spinning off, but he actually kept the inside line.
Nico off again.
It was strictly accident.
Sorry to interrupt you, Evil. Nico has spun it again.
All on his own this time.
So, is he having trouble with tire wear? Tire wear is really...
I think he might well be.
But normally it's the front tires who get the biggest hit, and he is having trouble with oversteer. Normally you get trouble with understeer, so does he have a problem with the rear tires this time?
Yeah, going to that point, Troy, it is very difficult. That corner, those long right-handers unloading those tyres, I believe, and especially because they're so long, they're definitely struggling with grip, aren't they? I don't know what the temperature is, but I can tell you it definitely feels quite warm down here in the pit lane. But it's definitely a little bit too hot for the drivers, isn't it?
I think it might well be. Of course, we are in a good room with air conditioning here, so we don't really feel. But we see the sun is shining. So Boston Row is in, by the way. In the meantime, well, Tsuki is right on the back of Is That Flayboy? It is. For what position it is, we have no clue because the tires are glitched. Now, Suzuki, look at the straight line speed of the KTM. Angel 1 disconnected, by the way. He already retired from the race, but now it's official. Now, Suzuki right on the back of Flayboy.
Battle for 5th position, I believe, officially still.
It's saying Suzuki's in 6th, so I think for 7th or 6th.
So yes, it is 6th and 7th because they just passed Boston a few moments ago, so that is for 6th and 7th. They're battling for that.
But of course, Hokaka is still in there, but it's not showing up. And also Solslita, so this might be for 8th, but we don't know. It's for 8th position.
He's off again.
Yeah, Tsuki going a bit wide. Let's see, Harry Buddha, Hokaka right on the back of him for 2nd position. Is this battle. 2 teammates actually. What is the team called they're driving for again?
HBH Racing.
So HBH Racing is now in the 2 other steps on the podium, and there's a tire barrier rolling down the track.
Is that where? I couldn't see that.
Might be desynced between us two, but on my screen there was a tire barrier there.
Yes, there is. You are just spot actually. Someone has hit that, so who would have that been then? Cars coming through.
There's a car off. Just flick through the field. It's Aguilator going off.
Mustangs. Aguilator again.
I just wanted to see who it was. Boston, by the way, coming out of the pits. Damage fix. You can just see the work they did on the front, trying to get a bit of shape in it, but it's the best they could do. Still a bit wonky, a little bit loose, but he is on his way again. In 9th position, but he probably isn't. Not faster. He was staying out of all trouble this race, and he's now got a lead of 22 seconds of Harry Buddha.
He's sitting on the screen we're seeing some good battle here between Kaka and Harry Buddha. We saw all the Aston Martins having a good battle out in Sonoma, and I think here it's definitely where we'll see more of it. The Aston Martins, I think, best looking cars and best sounding cars as well in this, all of GT racing really. Just love the sound about this. Let's go. Well, it's actually later goes into the pits.
With the ghosted pit crew.
Indeed, in the pit lane, I'm just seeing the pit crew here. They do the work very quickly. It was a good stop so far. They got all the tyres on, the fuel going in. Good. Indeed, another car coming in, like I said, Boston in as well. Martin, let's see what they can do then. They come down the pit lane. Let's see. It's a good stop, it seems. Tyres go on correctly. No calamities. It didn't really touch the tyres that much, but they have done something with the tyres.
Kaka and Harry Buddha still battling, making their way up towards turns 2 and 3, and they're actually coming behind back Marcus as well.
This is going to be the crucial thing, like you say, as back markers now. I don't know who owns the back marker that's coming to your lap.
Gavra and Actuator.
So they should really get out of the way. They'll be very good there.
It's Kaka going down the inside of Harry Buddha for 2nd position. So Kaka into 2nd. From way down on the grid.
Way down on the grid. Yeah, it was actually quite far.
Don't quite.
It's almost like Harry didn't want to fight him.
Of course, they're teammates, and Aguilator is stopped on the track. So, has there something gone wrong with the pit stop? He's driven one corner. Oh, he's going again. I think he might be pulling over for lap for traffic.
No, why would you pull over and stop on the grass?
Oh, he's expecting rain. On my screen, he has his windscreen wipers on, so he's expecting rain. Oh, he's turned them off again. So, no mistake on the pit in the pit lane, but still pulling off dramatically.
We believe it may have been. We can see here, looking at the pit crew here, they're reporting a electronical issue here. Electronical issue. So something has run back to their steering wheel. It's disconnected. I'm having an unexpected issue.
In the pits now as well.
His teammate, the teammate of the electricity-stricken Aguilator. So Joe Black will have a good pit stop with his ghosted pit crew, but not that much.
Just passes by up. By the way, it's reporting someone in the actual in-game chat while he's speaking. I can't see, is that Pinsky in the chat?
I wouldn't imagine so, because he's racing hard here.
Oh, I can't see.
Right in front of Solus lead, actually.
It's Batman Solo, yeah.
He's popping up on the radar every now and then, so I think he has his mic on. So maybe a penalty coming there, because I know it is a requirement.
By the way, Evil, Foster is in the pit lane, our leader. He might be able to break a free pit stop here.
He just comes through. He's was about 30 seconds up the road, I believe, 20 or seconds at least. It's going to come out behind there.
You can see from Foster's view, you can just see Phoenix's car just the pit crew just pushed his car in and just left it there. It's all wonky. It just stands there and it does nothing. Not even facing the right way, so they just push it in there and they're done with it.
It's difficult to actually understand now where, it's difficult to understand now where Foster's actually come out from the pit stop. You know, because of a stupid glitch.
Around about
he is behind Scald.
Yes, that would be
fifth.
Yes, as you are correct.
I think it's 6th because
Timing says 4th, but he's 5th because of Hokaka's
but also Solus Elita.
We know he's in the lead.
Ah, yes, well, it's the leader still here as well, but this is turning into an interesting race. Playboy and Augusta was battled there as actually Augusta's spinning them, actually, yeah, so there we go. Never mind that.
Again, so, like you said, electronic issue, he is spinning again.
Those mechanics having a good look all over that car there, so there has been a issue there. So perhaps maybe even a tyre was not on. Brno, we know an American team not putting all the tyres on correctly. We've seen that before, but hopefully they sort that car out and then hopefully see it back on its way.
Now Foster right behind Scott. He wants to pass him quick. Of course, Foster is not in a hurry, but still he doesn't want to lose a lot of time here. Now Carson and Suki also having a battle in the meantime.
As I hear the sound of, I believe, what crisps are they then we're eating today? Let's see. Okay, what crisps are they?
They're not crisps. It's
what,
chocolate bar.
What type of chocolate bar is it?
It's
We cannot say that name because of copyright reasons, of course.
It sounds like this. You know, it sounds like this. It's the name of the bar is the definition for talking quietly.
I think I might understand what that is there.
Scald. Scald has gone inside of the pits. I've been told I have to be quiet, so most of the commentary will now come from you, Ash. So if you can give commentary, it will be great. By the way, Carson has gone past Suki.
Yeah, of course, Suki right behind, which that's why that Carston, Suki right behind Carston. Battle here looking for about 8th place, I think this one is now. Let's go around the long right hand and full start finish straight. Oh yeah, Suki's coming in the pits actually. Suki in the pits. We'll see how well the stop goes.
No broken legs on this pit crew yet, so go and go.
I didn't say anything. Very good, still the man in P2. I know the time he'd say P1, but he's actually P2. I can confirm that your leader is Hokaka. He's there on your screen now in the HBX Racing Aston, although looked like he was about to go wide there, but he didn't. He was just lag. Well, on my screen, I don't know if it looked like yours.
Harry Wood has made a mistake, and Pinchy is now right behind him. Harry Wood has gone wide again. This is for second position. No, it is actually third. So Pinchy up to third again. It looks like.
Yeah, Pinchy going absolutely well, but as you can see there in the background, Faster A14 is catching up to this lot. Faster A14 not wanting to lose too much time.
So Solus Lito is going fast. Well, not red. This is crucial for Solo. He wants to make up positions.
Look how close they are on the straight.
Oh,
look at that,
they're too close.
Amazing stuff.
Just the amount of battling we've seen this race, it's astonishing, and it's really great to see. Really great to see. Wheel to wheel racing all the way. This is what we want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, it's just neat what we want to see. In fact, if you could just sit out on the screen like Carlson, that's the line needs a repair job doing, just like Boston's did earlier. Just to reshape the front of that car a little bit if they can during the stop. So
Duct tape finishes everything.
Good on the front.
Duct tape fixes everything. Now he's got a good run. We know the KTM has a lot of down top speed. Now Carson going down the inside of Ginetta, and he spins.
That's just let spun it.
It's Flayboy.
Yeah, Flayboy again. Flayboy. Yeah, well, he might as well be eating away boy, just literally losing his time going away from it all. Evil, have you seen that? What do you think?
Well, his contact was Gold was that not as well there? Was that Gold, I believe? Was that contact with?
Yes,
it was.
It was Gold. Yes,
What's
it
Gold?
was.
Suki and Karsten.
Kind of got hit
Yeah,
as well,
Boston,
so,
yeah. Suki and Boston are going side by side.
They are in battle for, I think, 8th place or 9th place. It's fair to say that Boston and Suki have had quite bad races. You know, it's just not Boston to start, really. We know that these two are absolutely brilliant drivers. We know he's capable of, but I don't think anyone today has been capable of matching fastest pace. He's just been absolutely.
Yeah, speaking about fastest pace, he's now 2.5 seconds behind second place man, probably third place man, Harry Buddha.
It's almost weird that Pincy's now in the lead. Or as Angelated says, slow on track again. It's letting these two past. Okay, to come to it, I saw it.
Yeah, with Angelated indeed.
Fast L4 is coming up right behind Harry Buddha. Pincy isn't far off Okaka. Pincy, who knows what Pincy is.
We've now got 2 KTMs battling with 2 Aston Martins. Different part of the track.
I'm just going to top my got 4 truck back in second.
I see Karsten has to yield to Scott. Scott goes past him. Now Boston and Suki. Boston still in front of Suki, but Suki has a lot of straight line speed, but on the downforce Boston pulls away.
It's remarkable, isn't it, that the speed of that KTM?
Yes, it is. Really remarkable. By the way, Solar Solita is probably leading this race, I think, and it's Pincy into second. Harry Buddha is in third at this moment.
They battling there.
Yes, they are. So Solar Solita into first, but they still have to stop. And Faster is in fourth position right there.
Yo, I don't know, Badger. Hold on. How much fuel have they got?
Pincy got 41.
I don't think they will. When they go into the end.
Maybe the tires, because Faster. Yes. I think he started with a high fuel load. So
he started with Faster started with about 73 laps worth of fuel. So 73 laps, is it?
Yeah, I was just about to say, Solar Solita is leading the race. Solar Solita is leading the race, and Pincy is in second, and Harry Bull is in third, and Faster is right in the back of him.
Yeah, Faster here. I think it's his
first
challenge of the day, and it's already passing the Aston Martin there, very Buddha.
Well, they still have to stop, we think, but for all we know, they've been battling all race, and Faster hasn't, so...
Faster's already stopped, so...
Yeah, but he still has a shot at the win. But still, do you think Pincy, Solar Solita and the rest still have to stop?
Pincy... In terms of fuel, no. In terms of tyres, probably not. But no, I don't know. It's tough. I don't think they're doing it. I think Faster here, I think he's just got to try and make a move anywhere. I mean, he's on much fresher tyres than these at the front, so
I think he's taken a risk.
Really get the hammer down.
He has taken a risk.
Worry about it.
He had such a big lead, he wanted to make a free pit stop just to make sure he made it the end with the tyres. Maybe he did that, and then he just thought, well, I will find my way back to the front, and that's what he's doing right now. Like you said, he has way fresher tyres. But I wouldn't imagine making him zero stop on this track. Not in Project 1 anyway.
What helps him on those much fresher tyres is the traction out of the bends, especially, and also the traction mid-corner as well, you know. The mid-corner, you've got more grip to stay on the line, and then on the traction out the corner, you know, he's got how much rest, and that helps, as you can see here, he's just right on the back of is that Pincy? It is Pincy, it's on the back of Pincy, yeah. He's certainly not letting the Porsche get away. Where he has got the Aston Martin of Harry lurking behind me, because the Porsche is causing a bit of a hold up here for Faster. And it's causing a bit of a headache, I think, there for the BMW driver.
You shouldn't be worried. He made a free pit stop, and I think if the other guys have to pit, he is safe. And if they don't, I think he has a pace enough if he doesn't make a mistake. Now going down the outside.
Here we go then, this is the moment, this is the move. Here we go, and he's no, he's not past us yet, it looked like he was about to, but he hasn't. He's late on the brakes there, Metro, but he's certainly doing it better though, isn't it? You know, he's certainly not getting any way compromised. You know, he's able to hold his line on these fresher tyres. But I think now as we've got 8 laps to go, I think Foster may fancy his chances.
Yes, he is. He's really looking at the back of him, and I think it's not over yet. I think it's far from over actually. I think Foster has a better pace, but Pincy is good on defending.
Yeah, he's not going to let him get away. And he's got, of course, his title rival, Salita in front of him too. But here we go, it's going to be the move. No, he's not. He's going to the inside, but he's also braking a little bit earlier as well, because he didn't want to end up throwing it too wide and damaging the tyres. But here we go, and I think he's got good traction here out of turn 4, and on the run down now to turn 5. Is he going to be able to do anything here? Not quite. He's able to get close, but there, he's trying out through this corner as well.
He's trying out different lines, you can see it.
Oh, here we go, now he's going alongside the Porsche, he's able to get past. He is, that's the move done.
What a move.
That's fast over 4 now up into 2nd place. Very good move.
It's a really interesting place to make a move there. Like I was just about to say, he's trying out different lines, and that was the right line to choose.
Certainly was the right line to choose, and as I said, you know, the tyre advantage that he has allows him to take, not only to take more risk, but it helps him hold the line through any, you know, mid-corner. On the exit corner, he's able to carry more speed out, get the power early quicker, and that helps him zoom off and make an overtake. He's still got to be careful while doing so, as he goes a little bit wide there on the exit of which turn is that? It's turn number 10, I think that is. Coming up now, just through this slight chicane, and going up the hill now towards the final left-hander and right-hander of the lap, and I think that there will be the this is the battle for the lead now actually between Fast Able 4 and Salita. Salita is just be doing what he needs to do. He wants to score as much points as possible. He's done well to make a comeback from the field after having that disastrous start, but I think Fast Able 4 here now he's showing it now. This is his time. It's time to go faster when you need to. I mean, he's got the outside line here going into turn 1, but is he going to get past the Porsche? No, I don't think so. It's tough. He's got to rely on the exit of this before the small turn 2 here. Yeah, it's very close, but I think he's got the move done. And that's Fast Able 4 back in lead of this race, or is he? Or is he no? Going into turn 3 now. Not over yet. He's got to hold the line. Because he's also got not only has he got Salita right behind, but Pincy fancy the chance as well. No, that's Fast Able 4 now. Salita's gone wide, yeah, and that's Salita. He's lost 2nd place. Although there's a bit of contact. Ooh. There's a lot of contact, and that's Pincy and Harry. Which and a bit again. That's Pincy and Harry Buddha. Ruining their races as Nico's coming down as well, and just avoids them.
What's happening?
What's Nico's
very
crazy accident.
Harry Buddha.
What's your take on that?
It was very hard to say. I can't really put a lot on that because it was a bit hard to see, but it definitely looked like I believe it Harry Buddha are kind of getting on the grass a little bit and then spearing the side. We've seen this before with cars going very close. I think they're almost 3 wide again. There, a few minutes to go down that straight before they crash. I think they were 3 wide. We'll have to take a look at it later on, especially someone can say the actual replay. We'll have to review that, but it looked very interesting on our perspective. Looking at Skull, he's got past someone there.
Well, they're really battling. They're battling together. Karsten and Scott side by side through the whole section, left, right, and now Scott on the outside will be able to make it. No, Karsten just about hold it. But that front, I think, saw it got a bit wide, and I was trying to get into the third-person camera, but it wasn't working. The camera just kept looking at the tire barrier. Then I had to go to onboard, and then there was contact, so I think Pincy might have hit the back of Salita there. Pincy spun around together with Harry, and they both hit each other again. And almost Nico involved. But Scald and Karsten, they're having an absolute scrap together. Really good. I think it might be for 8th position, because of course you have to count 2. Hokaka and Sola are still on a good position. Harry Buddha into the pits. This is gonna cost him his podium chances. Scald on the inside of Karsten.
He's definitely gonna make a pit stop after that accident there. But it now, of course, this is actually giving you faster. The big lead that he had before is now 13.8 seconds ahead of Nico Zava, and that's the win almost certainly in the bag. Faster overall now. All he's got to do is just keep it on the track, run smoothly, and he'll have the magnificent prize of winning round 8 GT4 Gavra Championship.
Yeah, Faster is now comfortably in first again. 13 seconds is the gap between Nico. But Scott and Karsten, they're having an absolute battle here. They're side by side the whole time.
Actually, no, I just remembered it's not 14-second gap.
Around the outside. Karsten and Scott, what a battle they're having. See, is Karsten still on the outside? Ooh.
Very personal indeed, yes.
It's going a bit wide. You can just see the difference. You see the corner speed. Karsten has it on the corners and Scott has it on the... Oh, Karsten lost it.
Oh,
into the wall. Now the
traction there.
Yeah, the bumper's now completely loose, so Scott keeps position from him.
That's the same place Boston lost it, isn't it? I remember early on in the race. So there's something going on with those Astons. I think we've seen quite a lot of the Astons, haven't they all spun at least once during the race, had issues with brake traction. Could it be a mechanical issue with the Aston Martins here?
Maybe they're just not really suited for this track. But then again, Harry and Hokaka were in second and third at one point. Now it's Foster in first. Nico in a position we don't know. And Pinchy also. And Pinchy also with heavy damage.
I haven't got a cat.
A really floppy bumper there. Now Aguilator. Is he having a battle then? Well, tire barrier, would you go away? Yeah, he just got past Joe. And Foster is coming up behind him to lap him.
I think Joe's lapping Agulator as well, actually.
Well, Joe is behind Agulator. Oh, Joe!
Silly Agulator. Oh no, Joe spun it as well.
Yeah, Foster doing good to avoid that. He took the time.
Just making it even worse for the team.
At Solo Solita actually in second, of course. Solo Solita still in second. So.
So he's still in second, but he's a long way off faster still.
It's of course Foster has way fresher tires. I think Foster thought he could make a pit stop, a free one, and just carry on his merry way, but pit stop took a bit longer than expected.
What's it say? Still still on lap 1. For God's sake.
Well, it's of course glitch times and out of our power to do so. Well, Pinchy and oh, there's Gavra actually. Gavra being lapped by him. And Gavra also having damage on his car actually. So there are.
Sorry, I'm just really tired right now.
There are only 5 left to go, and there's a car standing still there. Is that? Who was that? Let's see. Flicking down the field. Gavra made a mistake. It was Aguilator, I think. He was standing still in the last corner. And going slowly to let Solosita pass.
Right, so it was Gabby went off just then. He was standing still there in the last corner. It was Gab.
No, it wasn't in the last corner.
I think he's had enough, mate. For sure.
Yeah, it looked like someone had Gab did spin, but still, it seems like he's follow on the minimap, but I think right now.
Now is that Suki lapping him or Scald? It was Scald. let's see, it's all spread out a bit, but what a race we've had. I mean, the amount of battles, can you even follow that?
Who would you give driver of the day to? Anyone? Would you say faster?
Well,
I think so.
It's really hard. I mean, to give it to Foster, it would really discredit all the battles we have had just then, and I can't say yet.
Yeah, I know, but it got Foster showing all the pace that he's got in just himself, piloting the car.
Suki is now also battling Harry Buddha. Harry Buddha dropped right on the back after his massive shunt.
Certainly did, Harry Buddha. Fine job. But he's then lost it again, didn't he? That's why he's further down again.
Now stalled right behind Pincy actually. So it's Foster in first, it's Solosita in second. Is it stalled in... No, Pincy in fourth? I'm getting really confused.
It is a very confusing grid. All we know, Foster is leading by almost half a minute. That is remarkable, right? And it's really so he's really dominated this race.
It's not well on half a minute. It's not well on half a minute because Solosita is in second. Mate, he's about 10 seconds off.
It's half a minute to Nico at least.
Yeah, it's Nico, yes.
Scott was way better pace. Be careful not to hit him. Right behind Pincy.
Solosita, he can send in his footage and show us where he was. And, you know.
Skull down the inside and takes the position.
Contact there.
Takes the position with Pincy. Skull moves up position. I think Pincy is having trouble. Pincy is having a lot of damage and a lot of issues with tire wear, I think. No, Harry Buddha and Suki.
Yes,
Suki right on the back of him.
I don't even think he went in pit stop actually. Has Pincy made a stop?
No, he hasn't.
He has not.
Only Foster made a stop. Yeah, Agulator made a few. And Joe and Boston of course for damage.
Agulator, Joe, Boston. Well, it's good enough for Boston. He's actually ahead. He's not quite ahead of his teammate, but he's ahead of Harry Buller. He's, you know, he made a stop.
Well, it's really frustrating. We can't really see who is where still. We all know it's Foster is leading. Solosita is in second. It's, we believe, Nico in first? Well, where's Rokaka?
Evil, how many viewers have you got now? Is anyone giving a drive for the day?
Let's have a look at the channel. Anyone got that drive of the day? No, but we have got 30 people watching right now. No. So,
30 watching, yeah?
13.
Or 13. Unlucky for some, unlucky for us. We should have more than that.
Well, Harry Buddha is defending. Harry Buddha is... Ooh, he made a mistake there, it looked like. Now, Agulator. What is going on with Agulator there? Let's see. Got left by Solo. Now, stop looking at the tire barrier. What is this cameraman drinking?
Unusual, the cameras on this game are very wing, aren't they?
On some tracks they are. On this track they're really great, except for that
Project Cars was a much better game in terms of, you know, how well it was, you know. Yeah, there wasn't really glitches on that one, I think.
Well, it was way worse for all the updates.
Well, I'm sure it was. I didn't get Project Cars till, like, you know, sometime early last year. As Harry Butler's gone off, he just put it in the wall. I think he's given up.
That's a really weird mistake.
Scott
is disconnected from the race.
Gone again! Is he gone again? That is a remarkable amount of retirees. That's 4 now he's gone from. This is absolutely ridiculous right now. But yeah, looking at Harry Brother, that looks to me like a tyre went.
Well, he's in the wall again, actually. And apparently he's in gear 15. There you go, now it's gear 1 again.
Yeah, oh, well, that's the bonnet's gone as well. That bonnet almost wiped out that Marshall there. That was very lucky there.
Halo needed.
But yeah, it looks like Vector is. What is you, Vector? What do you think about it? That looks like the tyre pressure went or something.
I don't know actually. Yeah, I never had that
I couldn't quite
horse
sync with the tyre, mate. So yeah.
But a really weird mistake. Maybe just a bit of oversteer and tried to correct it and overcorrected it. But
Where's the engine on that Aston Martin?
yeah,
See it.
he's not gonna pit, is he? Yes, he is. No,
Yeah,
he's not. No, he's not.
He's not. He's letting Faster go by. Because Faster's going to lap him. There he is. Faster now on the penultimate lap of this race. Absolutely dominant performance. BMW driver. Amazing, really.
Yeah, it's a shame for his teammate, but he's racking up all the points the team needs.
He's flashing his lights to a little bit of a piece of camera. I think the only man that can beat Faster A14 in the championship is Faster A14. There really is, no one else.
Don't Solus Lita, of course. Pincy has made a mistake. Pincy off, or is that lag? Well, I think Carson's got past him. Carson into...
Yeah, he
Yes,
has.
he has.
Carson
I
into
think
4th.
Pincy, where is he? He spun that car, I believe. He's dropped that.
It was at the hairpin just before the last sector.
Yeah,
He dropped that there, then.
that Porsche is not looking happy. Stop looking at the tire barrier, please. But still, Solus Lita is in... Solus Lita is in 2nd position. So, Nico must be in 3rd position. That's great for him. Great result for him, even though it's not really gone well for him. But Phoenix. Oh, for some reason we're looking at Phoenix. That's really interesting. Oh, now we're not. Oh. Well, a little bit of a glitch there. Let's see, but Karsten must be in 4th then. Pincy in 5th, so he's dropped right back. And Boston into 6th. Well, where's Hokaka actually? We've no idea.
No, literally no idea at all.
I've totally lost track of where Hokaka is.
I think Kaka maybe 4th. I think, I'm not sure. Anyway, well, can we get Faster L4 on screen now? Because I think he's just coming around to finish the race. In fact, he is. No, he's not. He's starting the last lap. So we're watching for this last lap, as there's no close battles really on track now.
Yeah, Faster actually done a performance even with a pit stop. The other ones didn't make. I think. Let's count. He's coming out of the first corner now. Where's Solus Lita? He is coming to the final corner now, so he's at least 20 seconds in front of him.
Yeah, it's the fresher tyres on that BMW. He just doesn't get much further away.
It was a really risky strategy for him. Tire barrier. But still Faster, really risky.
Now coming around to one of the tightest corners on the track. Double apex. You see the crowd there watching. Don't even know if they're cheering or what, but it's a fairly large crowd here, isn't it?
Yeah, and what a race they've got. I mean, this is one of the best Gavra races I've ever commentated on. It's remarkable. So many battles everywhere.
Yeah.
Really great race.
You know, I haven't done many Gavra races. As you know, it's my first season there with Gavra, and but yeah, this is by far the best race I've done so far.
Yeah, and I think Brno has successfully wiped away his title of most boring track in Gavra racing. This track has really stirred up a race today.
Yeah, I guess it just shows, you know, we should give up on tracks even if they're bit boring. You know, we should always have faith in them. Have good races. It's like Formula 1 with Bahrain, you know, it was some races there off boring, but then eventually 25k, and when it became a night race, yeah, it's all been good races ever since, really. And I think the same story here at Brno, the Gavra racing. But now rounding the final corner, and everyone's on standby. The checker flag's about to wave. The lights are flashing there on the front of the BMW. Fast A14 wins the Brno Grand Prix, 31 laps. A brilliant dominance there from Fast A14. Had to make some overtakes after his pit stop, but he didn't. But they certainly weren't easy for him. He had to work for them, and he had to be very careful. But he did just that. And on the way up the hill now, time of screen doesn't say it, but the Salita will be next. As Joe Black has splashed before the line. Unless Harry Bunner's second, but I don't think that is right. I think Harry Bunner's a lap down. I believe Salita Ijuman is second.
Into second place. So let's see, Pinchy and Boston are still having a battle. Pinchy and Boston are still having a battle. So Nico Sava comes home
in third.
with third position, we believe.
Yeah. As we watch Nico across the line, Evil, what do you think then at Faster's performance? Would you say it's driving a day worthy?
Faster, he's driven that car to its absolute. We know how good he is. He's looking good for his championship right now. I'd say he's definitely took a step forward, but what to say?
Oh,
Boston!
Well,
sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Boston and Pinchy are having an absolute scrap here again.
Yeah, it's not over right now until they cross the line. But I reckon Pinchy's just going to take it. Pinchy's just going to take it.
Karsten, it comes to the line. Don't cut Boston out yet.
Oh, look at this is close.
It's just about Pinchy, I think. I think
Pinchy just in front. Yeah. No, Boston was in front. Boston was in front by about 2/10 of a second just.
Well,
Boston
2/10?
second.
No, not 2/10. I think it was way less. It was way less.
Well, that's what I said on my screen anyway.
Pinsky, they have made contact about 3 times though. We'll have to review that because that looked very interesting there.
Joe is taking
I think I should go to the stewards.
Who's that off the road? That's Joe, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
that's
Joe.
Adulate.
No, it was Joe.
Oh yeah, it was Joe. Yeah, Joe did spin it. Yes.
There's
Anyway,
another one.
now-
Both of the Mustangs.
Let's see the result now. Will it say anything? No, it still says Nikozawa's second.
Oh, and we can't really
And
get a
that's
rundown of
Soda's
the grid. But still, a great race. I must say, a lot of action, even at the end, right at the end, just a battle everywhere. And we've seen everything this race. What do you think?
Oh, it was, but as I said, best Gavra race I've commentated on. Have you stopped the broadcast, or do you want me to do the outro now?
Yeah, I have not stopped the broadcast yet.
Okay, you stopped, fair enough.
I have not stopped the broadcast yet, so you can do the outro.
I have not stopped it. Well, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who was watching, everyone who stayed up, because it got very late. But yeah, it certainly was best Gavra race I've commentated on. I'm sure it was to Vectro as well. Not only big thanks to Vectro for bringing you that footage there, also thank you to Evil Dragon for being our pit reporter. I expected him to say thanks to all our viewers, but didn't.
Thank you everyone, by the way. It's been a beautiful race, I have to say. This is my chance to shine. I like doing these bits, but it's been a beautiful race. I rate that a solid 7 out of 10 on the evil factor of excitement. A few bits of contact. Fortunately, the desync, of course, at the earlier stages. Of course, we didn't really get to see all the battles going on throughout the field. Apologies to some of the viewers, by the way, as well for that. So hopefully, in time, we'll be able to mend to kind of a bit of a desync, and hopefully, maybe eventually, we'll be able to see all the drivers in the correct grid positions and correct everything. But from us three, it's been beautiful. We'll see you next race, of course. It's going to be hopefully a lot more better.
Where's the next race? Where's all?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I'm looking at the calendar now. The next race on Monday. The no, there is no race next Monday.
There is no race next Monday. It's next week break.
Yeah. So our next race on the Monday, the 23rd of April, we will be at the Monza GP circuit. So we'll see you across at Italy at Monza for hopefully another cracking race there with GT4. So yeah, it's goodbye from me, Vectro and Evil, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time at Monza when Gavra Racing GT4 returns. Thanks for watching.
Indeed. Well, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time for the next GT4 race. And don't forget to subscribe and like the channel, and also watch the GT3 and the Club Series on Thursday and Friday.
And hit that notification bell. Remember, that a lot. Hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, we have been Gavra Racing. Until then, thank you very much for joining us. Tazar.